violent crimes at higher rates per capita than any other group in America, disproportionate relative to other groups. This is true. Saying it shouldn't be controversial, but this is how people respond when someone says it.
These are obviously racist claims, but I will respond to them as if Charlie Kirk were a reasonable person.
For 13% of the population, and they commit 58% of all the murders.
Wrong again, and loud this time. If Charlie were interested in honesty, he would have mentioned the other 1350 statistic. Yes, black people are about 13% of the population, but make up 53% of all criminal exonerations. In fact, black people make up 55% of all murder exonerations specifically. Black people are more likely than any other group in this country to be convicted of crimes they did not commit. Reality is that you probably know these stats, but you leave them out on purpose, because to bring that stat into this conversation would make some people think. And that's the last thing a person like you want.
Part of Garrison's response is the problem with how we discuss taboo topics. Instead of acknowledging what's true and what's false, he dismisses the entire point. Garrison cites data about wrongful convictions as if it disproves Charlie's claim. That chart shows that nearly 1,200 murder exonerations happened from 1989 to 2023. But there were almost 600,000 murders in that time frame. That's an exoneration rate of only 0.2%. Yes, black people are wrongfully convicted more often. That's a real problem. But remove every single exoneration and nearly 600,000 murders still remain, disproportionately committed by black people. Now, do racists make the same point Charlie made? Yes. But racists making the same points doesn't make the points racist or wrong. The defensiveness people feel when confronted with these points is understandable. And it's self-defeating. Because you know who suffers when black crime isn't addressed? Black people. Black Americans are murdered at 7 times the rate of white people by other black people. Now, black criminals come from worse backgrounds they didn't choose. That's not fair. That's not their fault. And it is their responsibility because they chose violence. Other black people didn't. We must be awake, both to what's bad about people's circumstances and what's wrong with their choices. And we should never shut down conversations about the truth because we cannot solve problems that we refuse to see. I think Garrison's video is important. Some of his points I agree with, others I do not. I cover them all on my newsletter, including why his claim that we don't have the crime data is flawed. Go to the link in bio and drop your email to hear the full response.